Yeah, we're live. Let's go. Let's share this shit. Get it out to everybody. Everything's looking good. Send it to the public. Okay. So many people this can go out to before they block me. I can rock with that. Got everything up and running today. We literally doing full-scale TV production in our houses now. That's exactly what this is. This is full-scale production. So today we got some production we're working on. Trying to get the cameras right, but I got like a gang of them though. Bong. Alright, that one we ain't gotta use too much. We're gonna mostly be on this one right here. What's up, Aaron? Long time no see, man. Yeah, we're on some production today, bro. So I think I got a show coming up, a show that I'm helping put together for somebody for some I think it's some juggalos. But if I do, man, I'll let you know, Aaron, and everybody else to come through. It'd be at skate park in April in Dearborn Heights. Telegraph in, it's at Van Born Line Skate Park, where we've done our shows before. Alright, so we got some new beat production today. Let me stop this for a second. Alright, so new beat production. We got a track we did the other day. It's not out for sale or lease because I think I'm working a song to it. And I'm on the fence about, because sometimes I release beats that I'm working to. But real quick, so today the stream is sponsored by Scantless.com. You guys go check out Scantless.com. SCANTLESS. You got all the beats up here. It's got the tracks. You can play, preview them. Yeah, you should just be able to click on them and preview them. Click. Yep. You can play, preview the track. If it's something you like, some of them have free downloads. You can click download, and it'll ask. Not mistaken. Yeah, it asks for like an email, and you can download the beat, enter in your info, and then you can write to the beat, record to it. And if you ever want to release something, even if you're struggling with bread, just hit me up, man. I'll work with you. A lot of times I give beats for free just so somebody can have a placement. That's one of my tracks. But yeah, so Scantless.com. Beats are here. More beats are coming. Merch also. There's a merch tab at the bottom. Or you can click on merchandise. So if we go to browse all merch, recently we just released. No one's really seen this hoodie yet, this black one. So this is the Scantless and Lefty hoodie. We got the Scantless and Lefty hoodie and the Scantless and Lefty t-shirt. I'm wearing the Scantless and Lefty t-shirt right now. And then we have, so the Scantless and Lefty hoodie, zip up hoodie. It's a zip up black all over print. So it's kind of like almost like a silky material. I think I ordered a demo to see how it is. And then I ordered like a regular zip up like cloth, polyester cloth blend, which is this one right here. And then these heavy tees. So I don't usually, I don't pick out merch stuff from vendors that is like cheap or stuff that's gonna like be shitty. Sometimes I do to do a lower price point for people. So I'll have a lower price point and then a higher price point. But the hoodies that I wear, like if you look at all my hoodies, like none of them are Gildan. There's nothing wrong with Gildan, but all my hoodies are like Stanley Stella or Bella Canvas. They're like a really thick material. Like when you see hoodies that have like side pockets, like this one has side pockets. This shit's like really, really thick. This is from the Scantless Detroit line. This is like one of the last main logos I designed. So I have a whole line called Scantless Detroit. So Scantless.com, man, go order something. I don't process your payment info. It gets processed from a third-party vendor. Anything on a website gets processed from a third-party vendor. I don't have your card info, nothing like that. It's just like when you buy something on Amazon, it gets processed separately. Shipping usually takes about 4 to 10 days. The fastest I've got stuff is like 4 or 5 days. If it's a product within the U.S., like it comes quicker. If it's something coming from out of state, it might take 7 to 10 or 14 days. But we also got the Lefty. So the t-shirt. Actually, I could probably show it to that camera right there. Let's do this. So this is the lefty heavy tee, and these are heavy tees. I mean heavy, like real thick necklines. They're really, really thick, and they're like big. This is a 2X, and this one's kind of bulky on me. But yeah, we got the lefty line now. Basically, like I was gonna do merch on his like in his memory like a while ago, but I normally do not do new merch design unless it correlates with the new song or new track. So I'll play a preview. So every time I make a new song and I'm gonna have a new song that comes out, I make merch to go with it. So it's kind of like a package. So the merch promotes the music and then the music promotes the merch. They go hand in hand. And then everything on socials is always funneling people to my website. That's the goal. You know what I mean? Like I got banned from Twitch recently. Somebody had hacked my account a while ago, got me banned. I got banned from what was that, Reddit? There's a few spots I got banned from. I got banned from Twitter, got my account back. Where else did I get banned? Like I don't know, man. Like these sites can just ban you at a whim. YouTube's got all these rules now, like a lot more, even more now. Like I read them when I'm going through my analytics. I see them, but so new lefty merch. You got a $26 shirt, and these are high quality. This is not no cheap shit. And that price point is pretty low. Like that's really, really low price point. You got this this is zip up hoodie too. Where's the pullover? Here goes the pullover. So this is the Detroit Swag pullover. This one comes in extra small to 5XL. So I put this one on there. This is kind of like higher quality. That's why the price is a little bit higher. 85% cotton and 15% recycled polyester. Like these things are comfortable. I haven't tested this one out yet, but it's a higher quality hoodie, so I fucks with it. Cause they do have Gildan options where I could give you a $20 hoodie or $30 hoodie, but I try not to use too much Gildan stuff. Gildan's good after a while. It gets a bunch of lint balls and stuff on them. Like this Scantless Detroit one right here, that's the hoodie I just showed. Like I always make me a custom version that nobody else will have but me. And then I do a separate design for here. And then here's an all over print zip up. So it's the same hoodie as this one, just this is black. And then this one's all white. I don't know why I made it all white. It just looks gangster. That's the homies colors, the white and black. And then it's got Scantless and Lefty on the back too also. Yeah, so this stream's brought to you by Scantless.com. Go to Scantless.com, purchase you a t-shirt, a hat, a hoodie, get a blanket, whatever you want, man. If you want something custom designed, let me know. Hit me up, man. I'll design something, put on the site for you, and you can buy it. Like, we got a couple shoes. We got the Marsha Brady's. We got the Chuck Taylors. I got the Chuck Taylors hanging up in the studio up there. If you look. Oh, you can't see it from that camera. You can see it from this camera, though. Chuck Taylors. I got the Chuck Taylors hanging up. That's a Scantless Beats Crud edition. Hanging up like on the wire, like when you throw them over a wire in the neighborhood. Shit. All right, so let's. Oh yeah, we got some Is Too Nice shoes too. I still have to order Is a hoodie and send it to him. Like I was supposed to send him a hoodie a while ago, because we got an Is Too Nice hoodie right here. Too Nice Entertainment. Is Too Nice ENT with the blood dripping. Shout out to my little homie, little brother. I don't know what we're doing this summer. I know we're working on trying to get some shit lined up, whether it be more songs, videos, like some shit. We got to get some shit done. We got to at least drop 2 or 3 projects this year. But yeah, Scants.com. You got the Scantless and Is hoodie still up there too. The parental advisory. This is a Gildan. I did a Gildan because it comes to a 5X. Not all hoodies come in a bigger size. There's only a few hoodies that go up to like 5, 6Xs. Not a lot of hoodies do. Like this one right here, I think this goes up pretty big. Damn, this one goes up to a 6X? Shit. I've never even seen a 6XL hoodie. All right, so enough for Scantless.com. Let's get into some music. So this is the beat we're going to be working on today, but before that, I'm about to play a preview of this Detroit swag we're working on. Damn, this shit freeze up again. For some reason, my Serato's been freezing. That's the third time I've had to restart OBS software like twice. Come on, man. Alright, it's back up now. I don't know why it's doing that. I got a lot of shit running though. And so like when I unplug that in FL, it resets all the MIDI. Well, it's like a MIDI device has been unplugged. Then I gotta reset that. And then my MIDI devices, where is it? MIDI. Yeah, Serato keeps trying to pick up my MIDI devices. Even when I go in here and uncheck it and then go hit save as, like save this user, do not pick up these. Serato will still grab my devices I'm using for FL. So like this is the drum machine, drum machine, or drum machine controller for the machine DAW. I use it as a MIDI controller inside FL. And then this is MPC, MPK Mini. And then I got the big keyboard right here. All right, so this is Detroit swag. Swag, this is not out yet. I'm about to play a preview of this real quick. This shit's dope too. I just have to drop a verse, and release it. So tempo match, unsync. Detroit swag, featuring Lefty, sponsored by Scantless.com. Head over to Scantless.com for your Detroit swag. Now, back to your regularly scheduled program. Let's go.
From the city known for the crooked police, age click born and raised in the streets of the deep. Gunshots rain like a war zone in the Middle East. Fuck it, let the Detroit beast office beast the feast. Only Scantless beats. See, I'm plush like MJ in the fourth quarter, taking the game and taking it over. Listen to the message that I sent when I grabbed this pen. Age click is back in the game again. Scantless fuck that I give us a 10. Stand in the scheme to get the cream. Will never give up on my dream. Unlike the pen is all we need to proceed. I'm still sporting that Detroit swagger. And what your fucks think, it really don't matter. I'm about to release my bladder on you fake fucks. Age click, what up? That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. Born and raised. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. Born and raised. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. Born and raised. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. Born and raised. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. Born and raised. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. Born and raised. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. Born and raised. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. That Detroit swagger. Born and raised.
Yeah, see, Serato's acting funny because, like, my controls ain't even working. I couldn't even turn it down. Couldn't even stop it. But, yeah, so that's Detroit swag featuring Lefty. And what I've been doing, so I've been pulling I'm about to shut this down. Exit this shit. And then when you shut it down, every time it takes a while. It takes a minute because it's like saving everything. But so I have like a CD of a bunch of our old songs that we released a CD of H-Click songs. We pressed up like I think it was like 100 copies and then split them up amongst the group and then we sold them and made money on them. That's the only like existing CD I have. I know Jay's got some. Jay, bro, dude, have somebody go through your storage if you can. You know what I'm saying? It'd be great to get some of them old CDs. If anybody's got any old H-Click CDs, man, hit me up. I could tell you like how to like pull them off the CD, and then you could just email me the like WAV files. That'd be beautiful because today with technology, like, so these are some of the old songs, right? No one's heard these. The only people that heard these are people that went to the shows. But I really don't want to play those at all. Like I don't want no one to really hear those until like I release like a H-Click Lost Tapes or something. But what I've been doing is inside FL Studio. This is gonna trip you guys out. Some people know about this, some people don't. Add one. So I'll just show you guys real quick how I'm getting Lefty's vocals. So I have these songs we recorded like a while ago. Haters Hate On. Yeah. Okay, we'll try this one. Okay, so I think, I already used this verse. I used that for Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Detroit Beast. Yep, Detroit Beast. So that one I'm doing next. I already stemmed that out. What is this?
Yeah, underrated entertainment. Haterism spreading like a disease. Eating at the game like a gang of fleas.
Yeah. Okay. Where's Detroit? Give me Detroit. DETROIT. I love this now on FL. I could just type it in, it pulls it up. DETRO. Like before in the past, I had to manually look for shit. Detroit song right here. Yeah. All right, Pete. So peep this out. Okay, so this is the original H-Click song, Haters Hate On. This is actually the last song me and Lefty made together. I think it was like 2011, 2012, 2013-ish. He bought one of my old studio setups. He bought like my mic, like I think the interface and like a stand, like just basic stuff. I got him all set up at his house out here where I live. Because I moved out here to kind of like be by him type shit. Got it set up and he found this beat and he's like, yo, this beat, we got to do this song. He kind of came up with a hook. I went over there, wrote, recorded. There's even pictures from that day because, Tina would have pictures. Yeah, because remember, we took pictures and shit, like of us recording everything. He had an Eminem poster on the wall in the basement. Yeah, so this song was recorded, so I'll play this real quick, and then I'm going to play the verse.
Underrated entertainment. Scantless beats. Real life in music. Fucking haters hate on. Get 'em. Haterism spreading like a disease. Eating at the game like a gang of fleas. Looking at your eyes and all I see is misery and greed. I feel betrayed all the time and effort I gave. Feeling no appreciation, just hating cause the money we making. Hustling is the only option. Underrated entertainment, H-Click, keep it popping. Haters keep talking, you did me wrong, so no need to proceed with the relationship. I don't follow, I lead. Like a star point guard, proud to be me. Competition getting pissed cause I'm dropping assist after assist like CP3. Detroit coming together like a family tree. You best believe we taking it on to the next level. Connections got several. Fuck it, start a mosh pit, rock to it like it's heavy metal. Yeah. Your haters hate on, your haters hate on, cause you can't get on, cause you can't get on. Your haters hate on, your haters hate on, cause you got the game wrong, man. You twisted. Your haters hate on, your haters hate on.
Yeah, so that verse, right? So I use FL and then I use some of Serato also, but I could pull stems off it. So I pulled that verse and I think I put on Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's just the beat. Where's the song at? Demo. Detroit, mix 6.
Misery, remove the rope from your throat, shock you up a line of anthrax and tell you it's cold. That crazy bitch in misery, remove the rope. Fuck you and your critics.
Yeah.
Haterism spreading like a disease.
Oh, that's not that verse. I don't even know where. Dude, I get these mixed up. But anyways, I'm able to pull the verse off and put it. What verse is that? Oh, shit.
Fuck you and your criticisms don't mean shit to me.
I used this verse though for something.
Bitch in misery, remove the rope from your throat, shock you up a line of anthrax and tell you it's cold. This is no joke, I'm going Jeffrey Dahmer.
Shit. What song did we do? So, Detroit swag, and there's another one. Dude, I don't know. I lose track. I do so many projects, I lose track. But long story short, I can pull the vocals off, and then I have to clean them up. Because here's one right here.
Haterism spreading like a disease, eating at the game like a gang of fleas.
Yeah, so that's Haters Hate On verse.
All I see is misery and greed. I feel betrayed all the time and effort I gave. Feeling no appreciation, just hating cause the money we making. Hustling is the only option. Underrated entertainment.
So you can hear the artifacts of like the beat being ducked down by like the AI processing it and taking out like all the music elements. But I'm able to clean it up enough and then layer it into a new project, BPM match it, or stretch it to line up to the BPM. But it can't be too far away. Like when you got someone did something to something like at 160. I had this recently happen. Is Semi Stems, the artist recorded to like 160 BPM, and then the original beat was like 65 or 68 because we half timed it. Like I chopped and screwed it, made it really slow. And it's just like almost impossible to stretch that verse without it sounding like there's artifacts in it, without it sounding like it's AI. You know what I mean? I'd be doing the artist a disservice by doing that just to get it on beat, and then now the quality sounds like shit. But yeah, as long as the BPM's not too crazy off, you can stretch something. You can go in here, click stretching, and then you could literally stretch this or click on it and say, hey, fit the tempo. So that's that. And that's how I'm making all these projects, by literally pulling the vocals off, cleaning them up. It's Detroit beat. This is...
Born and raised.
Yep, this is a new one. So this is the one I just used.
I'm passing all competitors at ease.
Yeah. So I pulled... He recorded a verse on a song of mine called Detroit Beast that no one's never heard. I think it's only been on SoundCloud. And then on a bunch of CDs. Like I burned a bunch of CDs and gave them out. But that's the new verse I just used. Yeah. Like, what BPM is this? Because I could even this beat I'm making right now, I'm about to play this shit. Even this beat I'm making right now, I could probably drop his verse over this beat. Watch this shit. Clone this beat. Okay, right click, save. Yeah. Okay, so this beat's 130 BPM, which I made it faster, higher BPM. Normally I don't do it that high. So let's go. Serato. Here we go. Bung. Check. Okay, so which verse did we have? Lefty Master.
Haterism spreading like a disease, eating at the game like a...
Okay, we used that one already. Let's look it up. Lefty. Aggression. That's the song. Aggression verse clean. This is it. Let's try this one. Because I got an album dropping sometime this year. I'm just in the process of linking these songs up, and I'm gonna have a few Lefty projects. So instead of doing a bunch of singles this year, I'm doing an album. Have no name for the album. All right, so now this is aggression verse. So this is how I do it in here. I open up Serato. Let me put Serato to a track to like so it's nice and loud and clear. Let me go tools, macros, switch smart disable for all plugins. I recently put more RAM in here. I went from 16 to 32 gigs, and then I added a 1 terabyte SSD drive. It had an extra slot for another hard drive. There's already 2 hard drives in here, so I added a third because my C drive only has 256 gigs, which that is not shit. That's not nothing. But then I have a separate drive, a 1 terabyte drive, because you run out of space quick doing all this stuff. Like I just have tons and tons and tons of files. Okay, so we're gonna put him on a track. So this is the mixer track, and what I just do, every instrument or every sound, we assign it to its own track. Okay, that's Serato's sample. Where's the vocals? Here's the vocal templates. Okay, track 55. All right, right click, route to this channel. So we just, if you look in this corner, it says 55. We just put Serato on 55. We did that because 55 goes in to the vocal bus on track 51, and this is where we have where it makes it a little bit louder. There's reverb and delay on here. Let's take off this delay real quick. Wait, I got something going through here. I have a hook going through here. Hold on. We can't use that one. We got to use a different one. Let's use this vocal bus. This is a basic bus. So let's go on track 50. Right click, channel route. Route to 50. So now that Serato is going to 50. We'll route that into 52. And then 52. That way when we play it, it'll be nice and loud and clear. We have quite a bit of processing to make it loud, prevalent, and clear, opposed to it being how quiet it just was. So now once I got Serato open, this is how people like, this is your new version of an MPC, like your digital version of an MPC. You can load samples and chop them in seconds, like auto chop type shit. So I'm gonna grab and drag and drop this. I bought this like 2 years ago for $50. It's $150 now. So this gives you your key, your BPM. It's not 130. That's the project because it's saying sync. We'll unclick that. 97.1 BPM. So it's most likely 97 BPM. So that's going to be this shit unhooked again. I don't know what's going on in my MIDI places today. They keep unlinking. Something's okay. Let's see. That's mad low. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life. We warriors at war on the battlefield. No bomber, no shield. It's kill or be killed. Let's do this. Let's eject that real quick. Let's turn the gain up. I run a lot of my audio samples kind of low because I want to leave myself quite a bit of headroom. Like I don't want stuff too loud to start with. I like it lower. Look at them dynamics, boy. That shit's just fucking peaking. Peak. We didn't use no compression, no limiting, no nothing. It was just microphone and fucking volume. Even people would ask me at shows, they're like, what compressor do you use? I'm like, what's a compressor? He was like, how do you get your audio? Like, why? Like, what do you use to mix your audio? A lot of it sounded okay, fairly decent. I used no plugins, no nothing. All right, so now we're going to redrop this in real quick. I'm doing this so I can try to put this verse over this new beat that I'm about to reveal. I just made this shit today. Well, last night and today. So we'll go to the first bar. This is what the MPC is for. If you can see right here. What the fuck, dude? Hold on, bro. This is ridiculous. Yeah, it's selected. That's ridiculous, dog. Where's this plugged in at? That's the question. Hold on. Something. Okay, everything should be fine if it's running through there because I never had no issues through this. I'm about to move this anyway because I don't what or move the port. That's like the third time it's unlinked. That's not what we want, man. This is our main controller we use. We use this for sample shots. We use the pads. And PC pads, you can't beat them. Machine pads, they're okay. And PC pads are way better. That's pretty much why I bought this. All right, there we go. Okay. So he's 97 BPM. I wonder if we can stretch this whole beat to 97 BPM. Let's go to File, Save As. We'll make this a separate mix. Beat number 20. Mix 1. Caps, all caps. Mix 1. I do all caps because it makes everything easier to see. Especially when you're dealing with hundreds and thousands of files. Things written in lowercase, it's like hard to read shit. Okay, so that's that. Now, since I made this mix 2, File, Save As, or Mix 1. Now we can make changes. We ain't got to be scared of fucking nothing up. Because, so when we have audio samples like this, so when I play something MIDI, then I sample it out and make an audio sample of it. When I change the tempo, that will get off a beat. That will get off beat. So we have to go up in the tools, macros, and do switch all audio clips, real-time stretching. That means when we drag the tempo faster or slower, the audio will adapt with the tempo. It'll stretch and stay on beat. If you go up too high or down too low, it'll start sounding real wonky. So we're going to see what we can get away with. But let me play this beat first before I stretch it and fuck it up. So this is the new beat, beat number 20. This one's might be going on the site. I'll probably put this up there. Beat number 20, preview. Let's go.
Scantless.
I did some Kanye shit.
Rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down.
Did some Kanye shit. Man, I found this preset in Omnisphere, and it's literally almost the exact preset that was used in what was that, Carnival? On the new Vulture album, I think it was the Carnival song, like one of my favorite tracks off that album. There's only a few. Where is it? Synth bass. Nope, I think it's this one. Yeah, so we're on the root note of A. Analog. Nope, it's this one. Yeah, gospel choir woes. Now this fucking keyboard ain't working. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck is going on today, man? I've never had this happen. It usually happens when I load up Serato DJ. It'll do that. Serato DJ is closed now, so now I should be straight unless I open it back up. It's literally C and then C flat. Yeah, gospel woes. They got a gang of them in here. I like literally today I went through from down here all the way through here to the G's. But I would skip a few because you got a bunch of like groups of everything that's similar. Just like Z's, V's, O's, I's, E's, I's, like different vowels. But yeah, so that one's dope. This is literally, we're going to save this patch. That's the Kanye preset right there. Okay, so now let's see what we can go from here. Damn, Jay's in there. What's up, Jay? J-Dog. J-Dog, where you at, man? You at work drinking a fifth, or you at home drinking a fifth? Jay's the homie, man. Okay, let's see what we got. We're gonna try to fit this verse. I'm about to fuck this beat up. That's what's gonna happen. So let's put a pattern here. Let's actually go here to start. Oh, damn, I'm so scared to stretch this. So the project BPM is 130. Lefty's verse and project is 97 BPM. Fuck it, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna go from 30 to 97. That's 23 BPM slower. Okay, I'm about to hear how this fucking thing sounds. Not bad. That shit sounds pretty gangster. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to change up the drum pattern. I mean, realistically, I could leave it just like that and it would be fine. It's no issue, not much at all. I still haven't added a kick. Hold up, bro. The kick is what helps, gives it that fucking bounce. Hold on, we gotta go right click, clone this 808. And I finally did something I've procrastinated in the past. I finally made a beat template. So the last beat I made, this beat, it's not queued up no more. The last beat I made is like one of the hardest hitting drum wise beats that I've made in a while. Like every once in a while, I'll make a beat to where like I really push the drums to really like push like how I want them to push, without it being like too much, without it being like just a lot of volume. It's a hard balance to do. Like you gotta tweak it just right. So I got to right click. I gotta copy these in, no, not copying the 808. We're gonna go to the kick. So this new one's gonna be the kick. So drums, please. All right, I'm gonna break it down for you guys real quick. So if I go into this pattern, so let's go to, okay, so this is my 808, right? All right. So our root note is A, and then our two main notes for the song is C and then C sharp, if I'm not mistaken. That's so. I'll clone down the 808. So these are patterns. So this one right here that says 808, that's a pattern. I cloned that down, renamed it kick. So I'm going to right click, copy the 808 pattern. I'm going to paste that pattern into a sample where there's no instrument at all. I'm going to delete it from the 808. Then I'm going to go to the kick. So because I paste it, now when I go into the kick, I can see the ghost notes without it playing the 808 also on the kick pattern. I can see the ghost notes. So I can know when and where to draw in my kicks. Lately, when it comes to my kicks, like I'll type them in instead of playing them out. I get better results that way. 808 patterns, I still, for the foremost, play out the 808 pattern, but then I go back in and change it. But we got to double check this kick because the main instrument used in this, the main instrument we used, we went on the back end. Everything by default is set to the C for like the root note or the root key. This fucking thing ain't working again, bro. Something's going on. Something's fucked up. That thing's staying linked up. Dog, what the fuck is it, bro? This was plugged into. Where was this plugged into before? This is pissing me off. We're about to do this. I'm about to surpass all this bullshit. It sucks because I'm running multiple cameras. So for some reason, when I'm running multiple cameras, one camera won't work if certain things are in certain ports. So I have to literally play musical chairs with the USB ports and move shit around. And then once I move it around a certain way, then the third camera will set up, which I don't even need a third camera anymore because I got a wireless camera. But this shit's still not fucking working, bro. Did I unplug the right one? Yep, we unplugged the right one. This is tripping me out. I've never had this happen. Do we even have this instrument selected? Yeah, we got that selected. That motherfucker's working. This is the type of shit that happens, especially streaming, man. Things just go wonky. As soon as you go to stream, things start fucking up. Camera's still rolling. We're still streaming. Okay, bet. All right, so on the back end, that's what everything sounds like to the root note of C. So if I'm trying to come up with a creative melody, because I don't really sample, I like make samples so I can have 100% creative control. Like I don't have to try to get sample clearance. I ain't got no issues trying to release shit. Like I make it from scratch. I ain't gonna have no issues nowhere with copyright shit. So if that's the root note of C, that's what that sounds like. As soon as you change it to a different root note, it changes up the sound. So if you want to try to get different sounding melodies or different, like instead of dark melodies, you want to try to get more of a positive melody or like upper melody, change the root note and then it changes the sound. So we're in the root note of A. And I'm pointing this out because when I go to this kick, I'm gonna do it in the kick. I'm gonna change the kick to the root note of A. That way when I select the note C, it will match right up with the 808, like it'll be in tune. And you do have to, for the foremost, choose the right notes on kicks and 808s. Sometimes you can get away with like using an off note. It don't have to be exact sometimes, but it sounds so much more better, especially when you're marrying 808s and kicks this way. When you're going up and down in scale, like it has to be in tune. I learned the hard way. Okay, so now we know that's the exact same note as the 808. Hearing some crackling in the right speaker coming from that sample. I don't like that. Really? I love this kick too. I need to get a different version of this rat kick though, because there's something on the tail end of this. Right there. And they had maxed the sample out. The person I got it from maxed it out. They clipped it on purpose, most likely, and I don't like my sound wave smashed like that. So if I adjust the in, it has softened it up a bit. Like I don't want it clipping that like that. Even though the sound wave is clipped, like there's no fixing it. All right, that should be good. All right, let's save this real quick. So now we're going to go into this shit. We're going to just play the beat on a loop and then type in, or yeah, manually put in the kicks. Let's go. The whole objective is to make sure that we add to that bop. You add to that swing. Like, it's gotta have that bop to it. I've made so many drum patterns that are trash listening back to them. So we're gonna add the kick in to fill in, to give us that bop, just to add to it, and it gives it the punch on key spots. If you have a big sound system, you know what I'm talking about. Like, when the drums hit right, it's beautiful. In my truck, the last beat I made with this setup that I have for here, fucking beautiful. Sounds beautiful, nice and clean, not too loud, not too hard, not too punchy. Beautiful. All my new shit's about to be a lot cleaner just because I keep learning more shit. And so we're going to use these ghost notes. So these ghost notes right here let me know every time 808 hits. Let me make sure there's no ghost 808 notes, because sometimes I have 808 notes that I mute. Yep, we got some muted ones. So we want to get rid of that. Get rid of that. And then these notes right here are slides. So if you ever hear a slide in a song and it sounds like super dope, this is how you do it in FL. So this note right here, when that note hits, this note down here is set to a slide scale. You can slide it two different ways. This right here or both of these. If I do both of them, this is what it sounds like. You could change like how fast it slides. You can make it slide real quick or sustain out. When I take that off, then it sounds like this. Really similar, but you can adjust the sustain of the slide. Like, that shit's gangster. One simple slide, and that comes in literally, what is it, twice? 3 times? 4 times? 3 times. Yep, boom, 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 boom. On every second bar. 1, 1, 2. 1, 1, 2. Something that simple, beautiful. And we're going to change up that ending. I did like a stair sliding scale. I like it, but I don't like it. So that's got to change. I might have to change this kick. I'm not liking how it sounds. Really different kick. I'm not liking. But these Sonics, it doesn't sound right. The last project it sounded fine. It's different now. Especially me changing that root note changed up. It changed everything up. gonna try a few other things. So that one's a little bit better. So I need a hard hitting, like dry kick. Or hard hitting soft. All those samples are moved. Why is the program popping? Oh shit. Just this shit. Let's try that. Alright. So many kicks, and the majority of them you can't really use, especially when you're marrying with an 808. It's a real fine line. Let me try that just to try it. I normally don't use any kick with any percussion layered with it. Wait. Fucking keyboard is unlinked again. What the fuck is going on? I know there was a new update to OBS. That's so fucking weird and aggravating at the same time. Because I don't know what's doing it. If I don't know what's doing it, I can't fix it. And I can't just start unplugging a bunch of shit. Oh, jeez. That's just so aggravating, man. Only thing you do, you got two choices in life. You can laugh or cry. Take your pick. For real. So I'm just gonna laugh for now. I'm gonna laugh this shit off. It was not bad. Jesus Christ, dude. We gotta go higher. This is aggravating. Jesus Christ. I know what I'm gonna have to do. It wasn't doing this a minute ago. Now it is. I'm gonna have to sample this synth out now. Jesus Christ, dude. What is running? Hold on. There's something. What the fuck is running? Photoshop's open. That will contribute to it. Oh, I mean, OBS alone uses a lot of processing. Like, look at this. If I go in the backend on the PC, look at OBS. Very high in fucking red. Like, super high. That shit is no joke. Between OBS and FL, they use a gang of processing. 37%, 38% CPU. 15% 31 gigs of memory. SSD. I gotta figure out how to access this SSD. I still have access to it. It's in there. I just can't put nothing on it. Alright, let's try this again. No, it's just this bullshit again. I mean, normally I run through my Apollo, but for some reason when I stream, I have to go through the primary sound driver because I broke something in my laptop. Cut the audio. Pen. So we're just gonna sample this bass real quick. I'll do them drums later. That shit's getting on my fucking nerves. So we'll sample this out. So that's MIDI info. It's the keys I played. That's coming on Mixer 23. I go to ARM down here. I click on the ARM button and I go into the mixer, disc recording, render the track as a WAV file or Alt plus R. I don't think the Alt plus R works, does it? Okay, it works once you got it armed. And then we'll sample it out. What's up, Chris? If you still in, man, I'm just looking at the chat. Like, I'm not even paying attention. So Facebook Live shows me that who's watching or people that's watching tapping in. My restream chat shows me if people chat. It don't show me viewers. It shows me, I think it shows me viewer count, but all right, so insert one. We're gonna replace some of this MIDI with samples, the samples that we just made. Double click to try to cut down on some of the CPU usage. We got 2 synth basses in here layered. Yeah, try to save on some CPU usage. Yeah, so this stuff right here that says synth bass in gray, we just literally recorded that. And we'll lay it out and then we'll mute the one above it. And sometimes I don't like doing the samples because when I want it to end, like right here, when this MIDI stops, it'll like fade out. With the sample, don't do that. You can record it that way. See, it does it a little bit different. It's not that big of a deal. Sometimes I have to literally go in and record just that little break section to get that sound of it. Because when you sample it, where you cut it, it's where you cut it. Like where it stops, it stops. So I can record that. I can go back into there, highlight that section. And on that, we was using Pultec and then some EQ. And what was that? Alt R? Disc record, Alt R. Yeah, arm it, Alt plus R, bong, start. And then we'll use that one just for those spots where the synth bass pulls out. Because one thing, like making beats and having stems like you making each track by track, the beautiful thing is that you can compose and break the project down and build it up like wherever you want, however you want. Like the possibilities is endless. There's no there's like no limit to what you can do. So my beats are like my sound's known for like my stuff breaking down on a fourth measure and fourth bar, like a lot of things coming out, drums, and then coming back in. That's like one of my strong suits. Making beats is the composing aspect of it, which is very important. Like if you got 44, put this up 44. Like if you got some dope stems, right? You got a whole beat. Somebody sent you a beat. You loaded up the stems, and everything's just playing through the whole track. That shit's gonna get boring. You have to pull elements out and bring elements back in. Let me do this the easy way. Bung. Just doing it the fucking hard way. See, it stemmed that one out different, man. I don't understand why it does this. Okay, that's not that. Bro. Man. It leaves a tail at the beginning and literally puts it off beat. It didn't do that before. It didn't start doing that until they did their update. My only other option is to move it manually like that or record it in Edison. Edison kind of takes longer. See how that sounds. Bro. I gotta erase all this now. I just fucked up something. See, this shit can get boring real quick. Tigo knows what I'm talking about. We sit here for fucking hours working on shit. I know he texts me like 2:30 a.m. like, yo, I got an issue with such and such with your files. Like, wait, what? He was probably working at that shit for a few hours. But when we get it right, we get it right. It takes time to get this shit to sound stellar. Like, I'd rather take my time and come out with 2 or 5 pristine songs or beats instead of 5 or 10 fucking mediocre song or beats. Like, oh yeah, that shit's alright, it's okay. Or, oh man, it's dope, but quality shit. Vocals sound like shit, or the vocals are too low, or the beats fucking too quiet. Alright, so now replace that. Let's get back to the rest of this shit, bro. This is literally... Every time I stream, it's almost impossible to produce, like, streaming live. I mean, it's not impossible, it's just hard. It's a lot harder. That's gotta go. I'll fuck with that kick later. It sounds like shit right now. And then we gotta make a change up for the guitar. But we're gonna try to fit Lefty's vocals to this now. Yeah, this is gonna work. To what extent, I'm not sure, but we're gonna try it MIDI. Yeah, so we're going to try it by MIDI, meaning we're going to mark the first note to trigger Serato. And then we're going to set Serato to just play. So as soon as you hit that marker, that chop point, it plays the whole thing. We're going to try that. And then we'll go adjust it. And Serato sample has a I guess people have said that like they have some of the best time stretching coding out, because within here, so if you have a sample and then like you match up the BPM and you're trying to put chops on beat and you keep moving your chop point and you can't like get the phrase or saying to like beat on beat without having to do like several different chops, you can literally go to this time stretch right here and you can increase at this what speed it says, it plays a sample. You can make it do it faster or slower to go with the audio, and it works really good because I use it. Like if I got a phrase that's several words and it starts to get off beat as it's going, I'll speed it up. Or if it's a phrase that's too fast, just how somebody recorded it, maybe somebody recorded it and then a couple words they kind of lagged. You could literally adjust this up or down and it will stretch that audio to fit. Okay, moment of truth. Probably gonna have to do some adjusting, but let's see.
For my soldiers living this life, warriors at war. On the battlefield, no bummer, no shield. The skill of you kill with no guilt. Using all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict. Continue but not.
We're damn close. So I'm most likely just going to have to nudge the start of this over a little bit to the left. Because a lot of times when we start on a verse, our first word starts before that first bar, or partial of the word starts going into the bar. Like before the song drops, you would normally like say your first line would start to come out before the bar drops. Sometimes you do start right on the bar, but most times it's before the bar starts, that first bar. I'm about to sample out this other synth bass because I need to cut down on this processing. We're using a lot of processing. I got not tons of shit going, but I got some heavy hitters, heavy tools playing. Okay, so this synth, we have two synth bass. Yeah, this shit's lagging. This one we're cutting, I think. Not we're not cutting that much. But if you're trying to get like a unique sound or a thicker sound, you could layer some stuff, and it literally give you a unique sound that like you can't just find with a preset. That's what all this is just making all your own presets and your own templates to get things how you want it to sound in the end. Because there's no one quick fix for nothing. Like even with this template, I had a perfect 808 and kick. Perfect. But that's at the root note of C. Once I changed it to root note of A, it switched the game up on me. It'd be ideal to find an 808 that's in the key of A. I think I have one. But it might not be the right 808. Like I might not like the style that 808 might not fit. So it's a synth bass 2, right? Yep. Okay, now we'll take this one, send that to channel 45. And did it leave me a tell in? No, it didn't. See, on the beginning of this, it starts right at the beginning, if you can see right there. For some reason, depending on the plugins you're using, but even sometimes I have a lot of latency, like if you look down here, because this auto compensates. Delay audio output. Turn that back on. Set in milliseconds. It automatically compensates, but that compensation now affects when you stem it out, and it puts that latency at the beginning sometimes, depending on what you're using. I can't figure out how to fix it. Never did that before. I almost want to go to the older version of FL. Like about 2 or 3 updates ago. Micro updates. All right, so now we got to do the same with this. I'm about to layer this out everywhere the MIDI one is, because this will help everything run and play smoother, because it doesn't have to process that VST, and that's a big VST. That's I actually have 3 Omnispheres loaded on here. That's crazy. That's a lot. I normally shouldn't have that many. Okay, let's draw this out. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so now we can open that back up, mute all this. Bung, bung, bung. It should play a little smoother now. Those voices in the background sound so dope. That's me. I sampled my voice and then I pitched it down. Okay, let's nudge this over. Let's see. Nudge over. Too early? It's still off. I'm about to go back in here though, instead of leaving it, because it's manually set now. So it's just at the song tempo 97. I put that at 97. I'm about to hit sync, and that should tighten it up a little bit more. Should tighten it up a little bit more. And then we're going to have to nudge this a bit. Rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down. Now,
shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Using all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict. Continue benign like bad habits. Sleep without walking, crack, bomb. Through the next stage, using aggression on all obstacles and engage. So stand in my way, taking the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy of speaking the name. I'm breaking it and quit like a knife with a clip. Enough to make your mind flip like a bag of the sin. Torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole class bitches that constantly hate.
We kind of got it. It's damn close. I might have to nudge it a little bit more. And some of our bars when we spit him too were I know like Lefty Notorious back then, he would swing on a couple like on a bar or two, like he'd swing a little offbeat, like a little too late, and then on the next snare or kick he'd be right back in. But I do it also. I do the same thing sometimes. I mean, not really so much today because I'm going in and making sure it's like on as much as possible, but it does happen.
With aggression, rip the down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, warriors at war. On the battlefield, no bomb and no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Using all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue benign like bad habits. Sleep without walking, crack, bomb. Through the next stage, using aggression on all obstacles and engage. So stand in my way, taking the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy of speaking the name. I'm breaking it and quit like a knife with a clip. Enough to make your mind flip like a bag of the sin. Torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole class bitches that constantly hate. Rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers living this life.
That's damn close, man. I think I got it. I got one more beat to play after this, and I'm gonna jump off here. So about another 20-30 minutes, we're gonna pop off. I didn't want to be on too long. I hate trying to like be on for the 3-hour streams. But realistically, I'll spend 3-6 hours at this shit easy.
Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground.
Try to nudge this just a little bit. That was damn close though.
Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, warriors at war. On the battlefield, no bomb and no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Using all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue benign like bad habits. Sleep without walking, crack, bomb. Through the next stage, using aggression on all obstacles and engage. So stand in my way, taking the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy of speaking the name. I'm breaking it and quit like a knife with a clip. Enough to make your mind flip like a bag of the sin. Torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole class bitches that constantly hate.
Damn. Yeah, that's gotta be it right there. So I'm about to record that. Yeah, so he ends literally 16 bars right there. Yeah, we're gonna run that. So I'm gonna go a little bit before the verse. Let's run the line. Always do a little bit before. I mean, I could probably do right at the start, there to there. I mean, I need to adjust the levels a little bit better, but I kind of just want to get it stemmed. Like on beat. It's already stemmed out, but I need to get it stemmed onto this tempo, 97.1. I wonder if I increase the tempo now that I got everything linked up.
Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it, move on through the next stage. Using aggression on all obstacles that engage, stand in my way, stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy of speaking the name. I'm bringing it equipped like a knife with a clip, enough to make your mind flip like a bat hit a sit. These torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate. Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it, move on through the next stage. Using aggression on all obstacles that engage, stand in my way, stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy of speaking the name. I'm bringing it equipped like a knife with a clip, enough to make your mind flip like a bat hit a sit. These torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate. Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it, move on through the next stage. Using aggression on all obstacles that engage, stand in my way, stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy of speaking the name. I'm bringing it equipped like a knife with a clip, enough to make your mind flip like a bat hit a sit. These torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate. Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it, move on through the next stage. Using aggression on all obstacles that engage, stand in my way, stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy of speaking the name. I'm bringing it equipped like a knife with a clip, enough to make your mind flip like a bat hit a sit. These torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate. Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it, move on through the next stage. Using aggression on all obstacles that engage, stand in my way, stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy of speaking the name. I'm bringing it equipped like a knife with a clip, enough to make your mind flip like a bat hit a sit. These torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate. Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it, move on through the next stage.
Man, this C6 right here has been like my go-to secret weapon for vocals. Basically it's a multi-band compressor. Like I'm able to bring out certain brightness and certain frequencies and dip down also. Like this thing is 9 times out of 10 at the end of my vocal chain. I've been using that for a while. There is vocals that I do sometimes where that's not on it. And then Witness got this recently and hooked me up with it. What was it called? Vocal Shaper. This thing's like pretty good, but it has a tendency to make the vocals too bright and too processed, so you got to be very careful with it. Because this, in essence, this is a multi-band compressor, and they have something called heat, which is just like I would imagine it's like saturation, harmonic saturation, and then it's got depth, kind of like a widener. I mean, it says spread, which I'm assuming that widens it, but I guess that's what the depth is too. Kind of like opens up the verse or the audio. And then they have air you can add to it, demud, compressing, clean, a leveler. So there's a lot of good options. You just got to be careful because you can easily make audio way too bright. Like I'll use this. Let me swap out this C6. And because these are vocals pulled off of audio, the S's are usually kind of harsh because it's cutting through already. So in audio, when we start processing and compressing things to like control the signal and bring it louder, all the S's, that syllabus, certain syllables that you say like S's and stuff, cut through very, very harsh, because you're literally taking audio and making that signal a lot louder. So we use tools, something called like a de-esser, to where it de-esses the harshness, so it's not like cutting through the speaker like a knife and hurting your ears. That's what this is. I've been using this Fab filter since I got it like a couple years ago. I got a couple other ones, but that's my go-to. But this has a built-in de-esser, if I'm not mistaken. Where is it? I don't know if it's the cleaner. I thought this has a built-in de-esser. But yeah, let's do an A and B comparison. So let's try to tweak it with this just to see what it sounds like. Because I'm still trying to work it into my workflow. Like I'm still learning this plugin.
Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the crown and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill if you kill with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the crown and down, how these homies come down, how these homies come through with aggression. Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the crown. Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the crown and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers.
That's the LA2A. Damn, I was muted the whole time. Fuck. That's the LA2A, bringing it bright like that, or a little bit louder. We're gonna leave this be. Yeah, because I got my vocals for the background running through this. Yeah. So we're gonna run back into where we was. The vocal bus basic. We're gonna print it like this, and then I'm gonna use that vocal shaper to try to clean up this verse a little more.
Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the crown.
We just want to make sure nothing's too bright. Let's turn that down.
Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the crown and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill if you kill with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it, move on to the next stage. Using aggression on all obstacles that engage, stand in my way, stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy of speaking the name. I'm breaking it equipped like a knife with a clip, enough to make your mind flip like a bad hit sit. These torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole class bitches that constantly hate. Down, how these homies come through with aggression, rip the crowd. ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it, move on through the next stage. Using aggression on all obstacles that engage, stand in my way, stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and ain't worthy of speaking the name. I'm bringing it equipped like a knife with a clip. Enough down how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Choosing all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it, move on through the next stage. Using aggression on all obstacles that engage, stand in my way, stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and ain't worthy of speaking the name. I'm bringing it equipped like a knife with a clip. Enough to make your mind flip like a bad hitter sit. These torturous rhymes I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate. Down how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield.
That's about all I'm gonna do to it now. Let's stem this out. Render. And then this will print it out with the settings that we have in it now. Bang. FL boy. FL Studio boy. FL Studio podcast coming. Me with your co-host Witness. All things FL and music related. We're gonna educate ourselves and try to educate other people. And then fucking it's open up for somebody to educate me, man. We're all trying to learn this shit. I don't know everything about FL. I know a lot of shit though. Alright, we got this stemmed out. So technically, yeah, it's the start of the verse. Did it also put a fucking tail at the beginning though? Or is that that's the beginning? Now I'll take that verse and then I'll rerun that kind of through the same vocal chain, but we're gonna change it up. So we're gonna run his vocals into 49 verse, right click, channel route that to there. 49 is routed to 48. 48 goes to master. And then we're going to try this vocal shaper. So that's got to come off. That's got to come off. That's got to come off. Drop that down. Drop that down. Drop that down. We're going to change up the EQ. There's another one over here already. Okay. That's the same one, actually. No, actually go back. Reset that. Reset that. Reset that. So we got that. Reset this. Dummy. Never find a bell. Okay. Widen that up. 143, 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, all the way to like 1-ish. Just leave it there for now. Okay, yeah, so we want to use Vocal Shaper. So I'm going to use Vocal Shaper and LA2A. Let me throw LA2A on this boy. UADLA2A, 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 UAD2A, pager. That's on this mic right now. This is one of my standards. Feels mad slow though. Like this thing just be like super just like chill. Like, okay, I'll compress. All right, hold up. I got you. Just a little bit. It's like mad like laxadays type shit. But it gets the trick done. I can make something a lot louder. If I got a real low signal like this. I don't wanna really open it like that. I don't wanna. It will go like 2 dB. But the dope part is we got his verse. I'm gonna try to open up Serato because I want to play that. I want to play his vocals remixed over. That's what I do with my DJ controller. I make remixes. So I'll take vocals from a song, existing song or anything, and I put them over new beats and make mashups.
It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Using all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict. Continuing on like bad habits. See what I want.
See how much louder that verse got with just this? Like this thing, Dolo. Damn, why does verse go up? Is it that fucking plugin? Oh, is it because the D-Mud's all the way up? That's what I thought it was, this plugin doing it. Bro, it's doing it again. Hold up. We're having a fucking issue. Not cool. Not fucking cool at all. No fucking bueno, man. There was another plugin that was doing that to me. They usually do it when you're demoing them. Some of them have a timer on it, and it cuts out. And it cut out when the demo goes up. But this is not a demo. This is a full plugin. Like, Witness paid for this shit. So I have that plugin turned off. Now let's run it back. If this verse don't dip out at all, it's that plugin doing it. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Maybe it's because it could be because I got macros, suppress all plugins not being used. Sometimes that will make plugins misbehave. So it could be that. Processing. Process inactive, make bridge. I don't know if I want to do that. FL Studio to undo, FL Studio to process keyboard. Presses when the keyboard focus option is on. Event bus MIDI in. What? MIDI in? The fuck? Alright, let's try this again. So this is off now. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, warriors at war. On the battlefield, no bomber, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Using all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict. Continuing on like bad habits. See what I want, and private bomb. To the next stage, using aggression on all
enough to make your mind fit like a bag of the city. Torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole ass. When I contemplate about these whole ass, whole class bitches that constantly hate.
How the fuck is his verse playing again? Oh, bro. That's gotta go off. Cause I got that bitch on autoplay. Turn that shit off. Off. Where the fuck is it? Dude. There's an audio file somewhere. Is there? I don't see one. That's mad weird, son. That's fucking weird. Unless I hit a That's weird, man. This shit is glitching today, bro. It should be playing again.
Make your mind fit like a bag of the city. Torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole ass, whole class bitches that constantly hate.
Oh, there it goes. I found it. I'm retarded. One, two, three, four. All right. About to make a hook with his verse. So I'm gonna pull up. I cloned this Serato. I'm gonna go to that verse we sampled out, drag and drop it in here. E minor is the key. 97. So that 0.1 made a difference. I was having trouble getting it on beat. Once I put that 0.1, it fell into place. Actually, I need to put it in the project settings. 20 beat, 97.1. Aggression verse. Mix one. And then we'll go 97.1. I can't believe that worked. BPM. So I slowed the beat down to match. Yeah, so that's the problem I had with the demon coming to play with Is and what the fuck's homie's name, bro? Damn, my bad. I forget dude's name. But dude dropped a pretty dope verse, man. But his verse was recorded to tempo 160. The beat was 68. So normally what I would do is, in this case, what I did, I slowed the verse down to match the BPM of the beat. But I tried that, and it put too many artifacts in his vocals because it's such a big gap. The opposite, what I would do, then I would just speed up the beat to match the the tempo of the verse, or meet him in the middle. Like slow down the verse a little bit and speed up the beat a little bit and meet it in the middle. And it can work out. But me speeding up Demon coming to play, it was be just way too fast. It was like like some fucking some club techno shit. It was just way off. Okay, paste. But I think I know what I'm gonna do where I can save it. Something I didn't want to do, but I don't want someone to like work that hard on a verse and just it goes to waste. So I figured out a way to do it, and I'm basically just gonna have to mix Iz's verse in with the beat really good, get a nice, good, solid final mix or close to final mix. Sample that out to a wave file, pull that up on the project, and then just set the project to the BPM of his verse, and then his verse will line up to the actual wave or MP3. And then I can mix his vocals in to the one track, which is tricky, but I can make it work. It's just going to take a lot more fucking work, dude. Way more work than I expected to do, because I've already spent hours. You just even prepping that session, prepping Iz's verse. This motherfucker is out again. Dog. I give up. Give up. Quit. I quit. It didn't even. Oh, there it goes. I was about to say it didn't even recognize it's unplugged. I say that's gonna be an issue. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my MIDI, bro. So now I'm gonna go through his verse. So I basically kind of took a copy of his verse, and I'm gonna find some sample chops to make a hook with. Yeah.
Now how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We down how these homies come through with aggression, rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers. Town, we laying it down. Town, we laying it down for my soldiers. We laying it down for my laying it down for my laying it down for my soldiers. The soldiers, the soldiers, soldiers, soldiers. For my soldiers, we laying it down. Laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soul, laying it down, laying it down for my soldiers, 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 living this life we warriors at war. For my soldiers, living this life we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no bomber, no shit. Laying it down for my soldiers, living this life we warriors at war. On the battlefield. Laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no bomber, no shield. It's kill if you kill, we no kill. Laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no bomber, no shield. Laying it down for my soldiers, 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 for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, soldiers, my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. My soldiers, laying it, my soldiers, living this life. Laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war, warriors at war, warriors laying it down for my soldiers, living this life, we warriors at war. On the battlefield, no warriors at war. On the battlefield, no bomber, no shield. It's a battlefield, no bomber, no shield. It's here, battlefield, no battle. On the battlefield, no bomber, no shield. On the battlefield, no bomber, no shield. It's kill if you kill, with no kill. Choosing off. On the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Using all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict. Continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it. Move on through the next stage. Using aggression on all obstacles that engage. Stand in my way. Stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and homies engraving these motherfuckers. Stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers. Engraving these motherfuckers and they worth giving these motherfuckers. Homies engraving these motherfuckers. Engraving these motherfuckers and they worth. Homies engraving these motherfuckers. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy speaking the name. 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 I'm breaking it equipped like a knife with a clip. Worthy speaking the Worthy speaking the name. I'm breaking it equipped like a knife with a clip. Enough to make your mind flip. Worthy speaking the name.
I've already chopped this verse up for a hook before.
Enough to make your mind flip like a bat hit a sit. These torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate. Whole asshole clan bitches that constantly. Whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate.
Yeah, I used this verse before to make a hook. I used the verse though. I got 3 songs I did with him so far.
Whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate. Down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for laying it down.
This one I could use.
Laying it down. Laying
I'm probably most likely not going to use this for the final hook. I'm just doing it right now just to do it.
Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Warriors at war. Laying it down for my soldiers. Homies engraving these. Laying it down for my soldiers. Homies engraving. Homies engraving these motherfuckers. Homies engraving these motherfuckers. Homies engraving these motherfuckers. Worthy speaking the name. Worthy speaking the name.
Alright, cool. So that's that. Save that. Let's run that back real quick because I'm about to stop on that and then go to this other beat that's done. And then I want to live chop up some shit over it on the decks. So this is what we got so far. New beat number 20. Lefty aggression verse. Let's go. Demo.
Rip the ground and fuck up your whole town. We laying it down for my soldiers, living this life. Warriors at war on the battlefield, no armor, no shield. It's kill or be killed with no guilt. Using all tactics when it's time to attack it. Can't stop like an addict, continue but not like bad habits. See what I want and grab it. Move on through the next stage, using aggression on all obstacles that engage. Stand in my way, stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and they worthy speaking the name. I'm breaking it equipped like a knife with a clip. Enough to make your mind flip like a bag in a sit. These torturous rhyme I create when I contemplate about these whole asshole clan bitches that constantly hate. laying it down for my soldiers. Now how these homies come through with aggression, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers.
Fuck it, we did a little quick hook, real quick.
On the down,
So I played it out, and that gap, you see, that's how much offbeat it is. So we're gonna go Shift plus Q. Oh, it's not doing it. Put it on the line. Shift plus Q. It should still be pretty much on beat.
laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers. Now how these homies come through with aggression, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down, laying down, down how these homies come through with the down how these homies come through, 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 laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, down how these homies come through, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, down how these homies come through, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, down how these homies come through, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers, laying it down for my soldiers. They down how these homies come through. They the name, laying it down the name, laying the name, laying the name, laying the name, laying it down for my, laying it down for my soldiers. Down how these names come through. Stating the name, stating the name, stating the name, stating the name. Homies engraving these, stating the name. Homies engraving these, homies engraving these motherfuckers. Homies engraving these motherfuckers. Homies engraving these motherfuckers. Homies engraving these homies engraving these motherfuckers and they homies engraving these mother homies engraving these motherfuckers and they homies engraving these motherfuckers and they stating the name. Stating the name. Homies engraving these motherfuckers and down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Stating the name. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Homies laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Homies laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Whether you speaking the name, I'm breaking down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Homies laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Whether you speaking the name, I'm breaking down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Whether you speaking the name, down how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down how these homies come through. Laying.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, that with Serato, take a verse, load it in, BPM match it, line it up, sample it out, drop it in the project, drop a audio file in there, whatever, vocals, audio, set your chops, and then you could make hooks. That's how I do the majority of my hooks now is with Serato Sample. We've been doing it like that for a while. So do a variety of like the hook or parts of a verse. There's a few songs I've made for people to where they've had a song with no hook yet, just like a verse, and then I chop up some shit and come up with a hook out of their verse. I did it on Lick Back with Miss Extreme. Shout out to Extreme. She just dropped the verse and was like, "Okay, let me marinate on that," and then I fucking come up with a hook to it. Um, it's usually pretty easy for me because I hear hooks out of shit. All right, so I'm gonna run one more. I'm gonna run this beat, this new beat I made. This bitch is cold. This is one of my favorite beats ever. This bitch is cold. I finally got like the drums right, melody, the bounce is there. It's there, quality's there. I haven't even wrote to it yet. I've been freestyling like crazy, but I haven't wrote yet to it. Let's see if this loads up properly. They got it set up too to where if you don't pay for Serato, your DJ controller will not work. These some grimy companies, man. They got it all set up where you gotta fork over your bread. Like you gotta fucking pay to play. All right, let's oh, they're in here already. It's already in my crate. And two, like say if I stop paying for this, all my audio in my crates go away. That shit just it didn't used to be that way. It used to be like you had your crates set up, your smart crates, and your regular crates. You could still access like shit you put in your bins, your DJ bins. Like it's all fucked up. Demon coming to play right here. Yeah. Oh, that's his name. Bam Bam the Voodoo Child, man. Hey, bro, I'm gonna play this for. I don't know if I should play the rough draft. Shit, I'm on the fence. Yeah, is this verse not even on there? Yeah, I can't play it. I'll get a I'll mix that shit. I'll mix it this week, man. I'll finish it up. It's already halfway there. But that's the song I was talking about. Okay, so that one and then No Patience beat. This motherfucker's not working. I got an idea. I'm about to unhook that back camera. Something tells me that camera, I don't like. Okay, that's open up right there. I'm about to stop this camera. Deactivate that camera. Okay, something tells me that camera, what port ever I plugged it in, it made stuff run fucked up. It's gotta be. So, that. And that from there. Chance that. This over here. Yeah, something's off, man. I changed like what ports I was using. And sometimes the order of what's plugged in makes a difference. But I got dozens. Not dozens, but a good dozen USB shits. That's not working. Let me make sure I didn't disable this. This is all fucked up, bro, because I pre-set up all this shit before I go to stream. I make sure everything's running smoothly. That's why it takes me so long half the time. All the lights are on. It's blinking. It's just not playing. So it's running there. So I'm gonna run this directly into the laptop. I don't know, maybe this USB hub, this expensive ass hub that I bought's going bad. I don't know. But there's really nothing running through there. Or it might be a cable. Cable going bad. The USB-C cable might be going bad, or I don't know. You never fucking know, bro. It's all the shit's made in China. That motherfucker ain't registering at all, B. This that still works.
Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Worthy was speaking the name. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Worthy was speaking the name. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Worthy was speaking the name. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Worthy was speaking the name. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Worthy was speaking the name. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Laying it down for my soldiers. Down, how these homies come through. Laying it down for my soldiers. I'm laying it down for my soldiers. Worthy was speaking the name. Down, how these homies come through. Laying.
Yeah, so now I'm plugging and everything. That's fucking. I don't know what's going on. I bet you if I shut everything down, like I end the stream, I shut everything down, start it all back up, it's gonna work fine. That shit happens with tech. This was just happening to someone the other day with their phone, and once you power it down and power it back on, it literally the problem will go away. Most of the time, not always. But it's anytime I stream. Like once I start running OBS, different shit starts fucking up. A lot of times it's the mic or the audio output. Usually that's what it is. It's not MIDI devices. So I don't know what's going on today, but okay, that's keyed up. It's working now. All right. Man, weird, bro. All right, so we're about to play this last beat. So I'm gonna play the beat and then I'm gonna chop in Lefty's vocals from this new Detroit Swag. So you have his vocals on the Detroit Swag beat, the song that's not done yet. I'm gonna pull the Detroit Swag beat out and chop his vocals over this new beat called No Patience. Let's rock. This is real time, like DJ chopping shit. This is the stuff that people really don't do today much. I mean, there is people that do live performances, but most stuff's like pre-recorded, pre-made. So we're about to chop this shit in real time. Let's go.
H-click, born and raised. H-click, born and raised. H-click, born and raised. H-click, born and raised. Passing on competitive at E. H-click, born and raised. 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 On these Scantless beats. H-click, born and raised. On these Scantless beats. In the streets of the deep. In the streets of the H-click, born and raised. In the streets of the deep. H-click, born and raised. In the streets of the deep. H-click, born and raised. On the Scantless beat. Passing on competitive at ease like a breeze. Coming from the city known for the crooked police. H-click, born and raised. In the streets of the deep. Gunshots rain like a war zone in the Middle East. Walking like the Detroit beats. Office piece of beats. On these Scantless beats. See, I'm plush like a Jake in the fourth quarter. Taking the game and taking it over. Listen to the message that I sent when I grabbed this pen. H-click is back in the game again. Say let's fuck it, give us a 10. Standing the scheme to get the cream. Will never give up on my dream. All I could have been is all we need to proceed. I'm still sporting that Detroit swagger. And what your fucks think, it really don't matter. I'm about to release my bladder on you fake fucks. H-click, what up? H-click, born and raised in the streets. H-click, born and raised in the streets of the deep. H-click is back in the game again. H-click is back in the game again. H-click is back in the game again. In the streets of the deep. That Detroit swagger. 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 In the streets of the deep, gunshots rain like a war zone in the Middle East. Walking like the Detroit beats, office piece of beats, on these Scantless beats. See, I'm walking like the Detroit beats, office. Walking like the Detroit beats. Walking like the Detroit beats, office piece of beats. Walking like the Detroit beats, office piece of beats. Walking like the Detroit beats, office piece of beats. H-click, born and raised in the streets of the deep. Gunshots rain like a war zone in the Middle East. H-click, 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 born and raised in the streets of the deep. Gunshots rain like a war zone in the Middle East. Walking like the Detroit beats, office piece of beats. On these Scantless beats. See, I'm H-click, born and raised in the streets of the deep. Passing on competitive at ease like a breeze. Passing on competitive at ease like a breeze. Coming from the city known for the crooked police. For the crooked police. For the crooked police. For the crooked police. Passing on competitive at ease like a breeze. Coming from the city known for the crooked police. Coming from the city known for the crooked police. Coming from the city known for the crooked police. On these Scantless beats. In the streets of the deep. In the streets of the deep.
in the streets of the deep.
Yeah, man. So that was Detroit Swag. Over. No Patience beat. A new track I just cooked up. I put it on YouTube. It's on YouTube to listen to. And then I show my mastering chain and all that shit. But thanks for joining me. It's your boy D. I'm about to tap out. And I'm about to get some rest, man. Because I've been up early cooking. I'm about to get out this boy. Thank you, everybody, for tapping in. Each and every one of you guys. Even if you spent 5 seconds, thank you. It's your boy D. Don't forget to go to YouTube, subscribe, Scantless.com, merch, beats. Go cop something. I'm out.
H-Click, born and raised. 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 Only Scantless beats. H-Click, born. H-Click, born. H-Click, 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 born. H-Click, born. H-Click, born. H-Click, 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 born. H-Click, born and raised in the streets of the deep. H-Click, born and raised in the streets of the deep. Passing on competitive at ease like a breeze. Passing on competitive at ease like a breeze. Passing on competitive at ease like a breeze. H-Click, born and raised, only Scantless beats. Only Scantless beats. Only Scantless beats. Only Scantless beats. H-Click, born and raised, only Scantless beats. In the streets of the deep. In the streets of the deep. Walking at the Detroit beach. Walking at the Detroit beach. Off the beach, the beach. H-Click, born and raised, only Scantless beats. H-Click is back in the game again. 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 Coming from the city known for the crooked police. Coming from the city known for the crooked police. Coming from the city known for the crooked police. Then Detroit swagger. 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 Born and raised in the Detroit swagger. Detroit swagger. Detroit swagger. Born and raised in Detroit swagger. Detroit swagger. Detroit swagger. Born and raised in the Detroit swagger. Detroit swagger. Detroit swagger. Born and raised in Detroit swagger. Detroit swagger. Detroit swagger. Born and raised in the